If you did not watch the address to Congress, the joint session address by the President of the United States of America, you really didn't miss nothing. Most of what he said was pandering. Most of what politicians do is pandering. But he said some crucial things that I think is worth noting, and it should stick with you as you journey into the political arena and as you journey into voting in subsequent elections. First of all, Joe Biden is half brain gone. The man is stuttering, stumbling, uninspiring to listen to. People falling asleep and everything. But the things he said was very troubling to me. We the people is the government. Now, I'm hoping that he's saying we the people run the country, not the government. He didn't say that. He said not every amendment is absolute. So what about the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, Joe Biden? The 13th Amendment, which got rid of slavery, ended slavery. 14th Amendment gave black people rights. 15th Amendment gave black people the right to vote. So these are not absolute. They're just talking and strategizing excuses why they want to take away the Second Amendment right. No amendment is absolute. What a absolute fraud and a poor statement to make, given the fact that the 13th Amendment abolished slavery, and he's talking about we live in the most racist country on planet Earth. Number two, I don't think he used the word African American one time in his speech. Why is that important, Brandon Tatum? Because I don't care about race. We're all Americans. And if you want to be an American, welcome to the family. However, all they do is pander, pandering, dependist. I know there's not even a word, but I said it anyway. They're pandering. And so what does Joe Biden do? And I want you to listen, black folks. Look at the screen. Listen. If you voted for this clown, you should be embarrassed to a certain degree, but you can always recover and change. He talked about how he passed legislation for Asian American hate crimes or whatever, protection of Asian Americans. He talked about LGBTQ, and he got out there and said, if you are a trans child, I got your back. He got out there and talked about amnesty for illegal aliens. He didn't say nothing about you. Didn't say nothing. He didn't say we're doing an executive order for reparations. All y'all talk about is reparations. He didn't say nothing about reparations. First 100 days, he have no executive orders specifically for black people. Talking about the knee on the neck of justice. That has nothing to do with black folks. The knee on the neck of justice for all people in America. He didn't say African American specifically. If you really think that this world is systemically racist, why don't you sign an executive order or pass a bill that address black people being systemically targeted? He ain't do that. He didn't talk about it. He didn't. I tell you, I don't even think he said the word African American one time. And then let me tell you this. They always come up with this, and this should be a key for you to know that your politicians ain't. They say, when you talk about gun violence, well, gun violence is running rampant in Colorado. In Colorado, and also in New Mexico, where there was an active situation where 5 people lost their lives. What about the inner city? What about the inner city? Not one time when they're addressing gun violence do they address the violence in black communities. And y'all swear to God that Republicans are the ones that are racist. Your people don't even talk about it. Sign an executive order to stop crime, gangs, murder of black people in the inner city to the tunes of 7,000 plus a year. Over the course of 10 years, that's 70,000 black folks have died from black on black violence. No executive order, no discussion, no talk about it, no nothing. Nothing. What a disgrace. as a president. And I told you he was going to do that. All the black folks that voted for him at 90+%, he ain't got nothing for you. He ain't going to do nothing for you. They've never done nothing for you.